What is the first thing you think of when you look at this? A headless Pocket 3? What about now? A headless Pocket 3 just gave birth to Nano? Okay, this is the SJCAM C400, a 3-in-1 action camera. A very interesting 3-in-1 action camera. So what makes it a 3-in-1 action camera, I hear you ask? Well, you can literally do 3 things with it and it's one. But you can do more than 3 things with it, to be honest, but on the box it says 3-in-1, so we're gonna go with 3-in-1. It's made up of 2 units. So you have this, which is the handle, the remote control viewing handle thing, and then on the back you've obviously got the main camera unit, which slots inside the handle and you can remove from the handle. I'm now gonna turn the camera on and I want you to listen to the startup tone. It's like I'm feeding it. Stand by. Sound familiar? I'm now going to turn the Action 6 on and I want you to listen to the startup tone. Sounds familiar to me. Anyway, let's put that to one side for a minute. So the first way you can use this camera is essentially as a vlogging camera with the camera inside the handle, and you would be walking around like this and you can obviously see everything on the main front screen. You can then turn it like this so you're filming yourself, because there is a mini screen on the camera, but the problem is you can't have both screens on at the same time. So when you switch it around to film you have to activate the mini screen and then that turns on, but then the front screen turns off. So when you switch back around, you have to activate the front screen again. So yeah, a little bit annoying if you keep going like that, because you can't have both screens on at the same time, but yeah. The other thing is, when you are recording like this and you remove the camera from the handle, the recording stops and starts again. Same with if the camera was out of the handle and you're recording and then you just put the camera inside the handle, it will stop that recording and start again. So it doesn't continue on, which is a little bit weird. Anyway, that's the first way you can use it. Essentially like a vlogging camera with the camera inside the handle. The second way you can use this camera is by removing the camera from the handle. So at the back you've got like 2 little buttons, just press them and go pop, and then the camera comes away from the handle, and then this acts as like a remote control viewing thing, right? So you can view the feed from the camera. They can go 8 meters apart and you can still see the feed. The thing with this is you can only have one screen on at a time again. So let's say you've given the camera to someone, you've got to decide who's viewing the feed. Because if I was to turn this screen on now on the camera, this screen on the remote control handle goes off. So it's like one or the other. You also cannot view files back on the handle when the camera is out of the handle. You can only view them back on the actual camera. And if I was to turn one of these devices off, both of them would turn off because they're connected at this point. So yeah, you can, don't know, give this to someone and you could stand there and be like, yep, you look great, mate. Oh no, you don't look great, I can't see you anymore. Have you turned that screen on? Yeah, I've turned the screen on. Well, I can't see you anymore. Can't see you anymore. If you've turned the screen on, I can't see you anymore. The third way you can use this camera as a camera is just with the camera. So no handle in sight. The camera is going fully solo. Now, the handle does charge the camera when it's inside the handle, but you don't need the handle to charge it because there is a USB-C slot at the bottom of the camera unit, so you can just plug a lead straight in. The cool thing about this is you can just whack it on your chest to get some POV stuff, but it does film horizontal videos whilst it's up vertically like this, so you don't have to lie it down, so you can just whack it on your chest like that. But you can't just whack it on your chest like this, because this unit isn't magnetic, so you need to put it inside one of the mount adapter things that come inside the box before you can attach it to a pendant. Before you can attach it to a pendant, which also comes inside the box, we'll come onto that in a minute, then you obviously be able to whack it on your chest. There's also no 1/4-inch screw hole in the bottom, but again, there's a mount adapter thing in the box which you can then put on, and it generates a hole. Well, it does. It generates a hole. So you can mount it wherever you want to mount it with. But essentially, yeah, this is just acting as a mini action cam standalone camera. You need to turn this camera directly on from the camera to act as this standalone camera rather than turning it on from the handle, because if you turn it on from the handle, both are linked, whereas turning on just directly from here, it then acts as a standalone camera where you can view everything and control everything direct from here. All right, let's talk specs. So there is a 1.3-inch touchscreen on the pocket camera, a 2.29-inch rotatable touchscreen on the remote control handle. It can shoot up to 4K 30, sorry, not up to, just 4K 30, as in you can't shoot 4K 25, literally just 4K 30. So doesn't help me here in the UK. Oh, no, you can shoot 2K 60. No, that doesn't help me either. Oh, you can shoot 1080p 120. No, that doesn't solve things either. So we're just stuck with 4K 30. Anyway, moving on. It has a 1/2.8-inch sensor, 154 degrees field of view, an f2 aperture. It's waterproof down to 30 meters, but only with the waterproof case. It can be used to live stream and as a webcam. 6-axis gyro stabilization, horizon steady, supports an SD card of up to 512 gigabytes. The pocket camera standalone can run for 3 hours. The pocket camera inside the handle, 7 hours. And this might be a first in history, but in my battery test, I got just over 8 hours. So more than what they said you can get. I thought something was wrong, nothing was wrong, everything was right, but I literally got just over 8 hours with the camera inside the handle. And if that wasn't enough, there's 15 accessories included inside the box, all for 200 quid. All right, so remember I said that there's 15 accessories included inside the box? Well, welcome to my accessory workshop. I have never seen so many accessories included inside a standard combo, because this is literally the standard combo. It's nothing special, not like Adventure, Pro, whatever. It's just a standard combo. This just comes all as standard. You've got mini tripod legs, you've got a waterproof case. So like I said, you can go down to 30 meters. There you go, is the case, you don't need to buy it separate. And here is what I was talking about earlier, the kind of magnetic pendant thing. So this is obviously the pendant. If I put that down there for now, like this is the little kind of adapter mount thing that you need to slot the camera into. So then this is now magnetic, see? So then if we get the pendant, you can put that around your neck and it becomes a POV camera. Yeah, accessories galore. Oh, and I really do like this. This is a case that, again, comes with it. Look, very sturdy case. Sits nicely inside. So yeah, I mean, you're not short for accessories at all. Mounts, screws, cloths, stickers, adhesive stickers, clips, pendants, lanyards, adapters, you name it, it is in here. Okay, I know what you're thinking. James, are you ever gonna shut up and just press record so we can see how it looks and sounds? No, I am. I absolutely am. I'm not gonna say anything about my thoughts on the visuals and audio right now because I don't want to influence you. I want you to just watch and listen, and then we'll have a debrief after. Because I'll be honest with you, there's a lot that I really like about this, like so far up to this point, like there's a few annoying things, but I think the value for money in terms of how much it costs and what you get and the actual design, yeah, it's pretty cool. But let's be honest, the main thing with a camera is how does it look and how does it sound? So, how does it look and how does it sound? night. Usually I'm good at checking it. Got this really weird thing that I have to check the door at least 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do one for luck. 1. There we go. Right, oh, it's a bit cold. There she is. Look, I'm all alone here. Obviously I'm away at the moment. Got all of these empty cabins. This one's mine. Is it a cabin? I don't even know what you call it. A lodge. And then you have Phoebe's. She's a bit cold. But yeah, look. Nice and quiet. No one around. Apart from me! There you go. How am I looking? Obviously I couldn't see how I was looking because I couldn't turn the screen on. Let's turn everything up. Let's turn everything up. It's so cold that my reversing cameras are frozen. Because there is some sun there, but it's not like enough. Look, there we go. Give it a bit of a wipe. Should be better. Hey, there we go. One of the weird things about this camera is I cannot, like, there's no tone when you press or stop recording. I've gone through like the menu settings so many times. There's a prompt tone option and it's on, but that is only for when the camera starts up and shuts down. Like when you press record, there's no tone. There's literally no tone. You just have like a little flashing red thing on the screen and that's it. Look, there's no one here. It's just me. All of these are empty. I literally haven't seen anyone. I'm in this whole place all alone. So I don't know if I'm allowed to park here, but there's no one but me, so who's gonna do something? I wanted to park here because I wanted to show you. So basically, there's this thing behind here. It's like a adventure campsite type thing. It's called PGL Little Canada, and this is where I used to come when I was little with the school. It's like climbing frame, well, not climbing frames. I wasn't a baby. Like it's like adult-ish. Like I can't describe it. It's like, look, like the tight ropes. Can you see them? It's like, no, not tight ropes. Not a circus. I don't know. Look. It's like, rock climbing, those type of activities. That's what I used to do. I think it was about year 6. Year 6, little James came here. You can't see much. Oh no, you can. Look, let me get in here. Look, this is the climbing frame bit. Hold on. Can you see it? Look. See? You see, look, these things here. It's like the apparatus. That's where little James went in year 6. We did some things in the water as well. I don't know what the water sports things are called, but you know, the ones in the boat. It was in the boat. And it's called PGL, which was the common theme was that we as kids labelled that as parents get lost, because see, look, PGL Little Canada. So we labelled it as parents get lost because essentially this was the first, like, because it was a week trip, like you went away for a week. It's the first like week that you go away, and yeah, without the parents. So parents get lost. Oh, there's a car. Oh, there's a lorry. Right. It's a lorry. It's a bin lorry. It's the first human I've seen. Let's go. Let's go. So this is the water bit where I think we did the water sports things. But the more I look at it, the more I'm thinking, I don't think this was the bit, because the water seems way too calm. And I don't remember it being this calm. You know what I don't understand about water? Because look, at the moment, this water is stopping here, but like it goes obviously all the way up to there. I don't understand how that works. That blows my mind. Like at certain parts of the day, you're telling me the water is here, and at certain parts of the day, you're telling me the water is there. Nah, I'm sorry. Nah, I just don't get it. Okay, be honest. What did you think? What did you think of the audio and visuals? Let me tell you what I thought. I didn't think it was great. I don't think it's great. I'll be honest with you. I definitely don't think it's the worst I've ever seen, but it's not good. It's not good. It feels like I'm watching something that was filmed on a device like 10 years ago, which does, in certain situations, add that element. Like I did a video last year shot on the iPhone 3GS, the first ever iPhone that could record video, because I liked that wobbly old school look. This kind of does give that vibe, but at the same time, I wouldn't film all my videos on the iPhone 3GS because I don't want that vibe the whole time. Right? I only want it when I wanted it, which was for that video. And I really like that video because I like the vibe of that video. But the problem with this camera is it's like I'm not, like I said, going to use, I don't want that look. I don't want that look all the time. And you can't obviously switch that look off because that is just the look. The sound is very like airy. It's very tinny. Again, it sounds like it was recorded on, I don't know, one of like the old iPhones. And you know what? When I'm panning, like what I noticed was it doesn't look like a real world environment. It looks like it's a flat image that I'm just like going like this. Like there's like a piece of paper on the floor. I can't describe it. It's like, it just doesn't look, some of it doesn't look like it's in the real world. It's really weird how the camera moves when you move. I'll tell you what else is weird. When I did the battery test, obviously I set the camera down to continuously record. And at that point, the camera was had a setting set where it would essentially split the file every 3 minutes. I didn't realize that at the beginning. So basically, all of the files in the battery test were 3 minutes long. But like most of those files are completely different file sizes. Some of the 3-minute clips are 512 megabytes, some are 130 megabytes, some are 16 megabytes, some are 6.7 megabytes, all 3 minutes long, all with the same settings. I just can't understand what was going on. The 4K 30 is an issue, especially being in the UK. Like with the flickering lights, mate, come on, we can't be having that. There is an anti-flicker option in the menu. It is set correctly, but it hasn't solved anything because there is still a flickering light issue. The file does split at 15 minutes because I did find that setting. Like I said, it was originally at 3 minutes, but then I changed it, but it still splits it at 15. So if you're doing a long vlog, continuous thing, I guess that might be an issue. I don't know if anyone shoots a 15 minutes. Maybe you might do a 15-minute vlog. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I really, really like the kind of form factor, like the idea of the camera. The way that you can remove the little camera from the handle and use it as a remote and all that stuff. And I mean, what you get in the box for the price, like, it is bloody great. But when it comes down to visuals and audio, which, let's be honest, is the most important thing coming out of a camera, it's not good. So I will leave you with this. The tone that you get when you turn the C400 off. Please stand by. Oh, and let me turn the Action 6 off. See ya.